Most games require an internet connection these days, so what are you supposed to do if the internet goes out? Well, you don't gotta worry about that because we work hard for you here at Down to Top to find you the best games, and once in a while we get enough offline games to put together a video just for them. So today we're counting down the top 15 offline games for August of 2021. Hey gamers, this is Sam from Down to Top. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our future uploads. We post every single week. But for now, let's dive into today's list. At number 15, we have The Last Adventurer. This one's a first-person shooter game where you play as a lonely adventurer and your mission is to survive in the post-apocalyptic world. A huge plus for me for this game was that it has a good storyline, which makes the game even more interesting and you want to keep going back and playing it more. Your main goal in the game, other than surviving, is to explore the map and collect weapons which you'll use to kill the zombies. You gotta walk through different areas that are like forests, canyons, mountains, rivers, cities, all while trying to find your sense of belonging in this big post-apocalyptic world. So when I played this game, I found it very different from other ones because it actually does have a good story, good graphics, and you get a chance to visit different types of beautiful places. So starting off strong here with The Last Adventurer. Number 14, Train Simulator Uphill Drive. Train Sim is one of the most popular train simulator games on Android because it's got more than 5 million downloads already. As a player, you have access to 10 different trains. The game features a day and night mode, 15 levels of breathtaking simulation, and 3 themes including hills, desert, and city. They got level after level of gameplay that becomes harder and harder the further you go, so it really does give you a sense of purpose when you're playing it to try and fight on through and beat the game. So if you're a big sim fan and you like trains, this one's definitely for you. Number 13, Ponami. If you're a platformer gamer, then you should definitely try this one out. It's an action platformer game where you play the role of a 19-year-old girl who leaves her village searching for answers about evil. In the game, you have to fight evil enemies using your favorite weapon, which is a bow. The game features 6 worlds spread out across 8 stages to be explored with one big boss in each world, one secret temple, and unique items in every region. Overall, it's a good game with some decent controls. Number 12, Race Rocket Arena Car Extreme. This one's a burning cocktail of survival races where you have to get behind the wheel of a supersized car. In Rocket Arena Car Extreme, your monster car accelerates automatically, so all you gotta worry about is steering and using nitro or special attacks at strategic times to win. So this game has tons of circuits full of tight turns where you can show off your driving skills or explode into the side of a wall, whichever you choose. Overall, it's a good game, really helpful when you're bored, plus it's offline so you can play it literally anywhere. Number 11, Endings. This one's a unique, peaceful, black and white atmospheric game with a feeling of wonder and awe. So yes, it is black and white and all the action takes place in a black and white world, depicting the border between the world of the living and dead in the mind of a little girl. So it is a platformer game in which you gotta pass through obstacles in the little girl's nightmares and avoid monsters. So each level has puzzles that you need to solve if you want to pass. In total, there's 23 levels and 40 tasks. During the game, the original mystical plot is revealed, and the soundtrack also supports corresponding atmosphere, so it really does kind of suck you in. If you like playing games with headphones on, this one will really pull you in. Number 10, Sky Gamblers Infinite Jets. This one's actually a sequel to Sky Gamblers Air Supremacy and Sky Gamblers Storm Raids. So this one has been out on iOS for a little while, but now they have actually released it on Android as well. So as you may have guessed, in Infinite Jets, you take the wheel of your very own fighter jet, which you use to fight for glory across massive aerial arenas high above a variety of meticulously created real-world cities. So there's 2 multiplayer modes, Team Deathmatch 7v7 and PvE mode. The game also features a single-player campaign mode with a storyline that'll have you flying through iconic locations across the globe. Now this is a pay-to-play one, so you can find it on the Google Play Store for $4.99. Number 9. Louis the Game. This one's a bit unusual. It's a relaxing adventure game, but it was launched by the fashion brand Louis Vuitton to mark their 200th anniversary. The main character you control in the game is Vivian, the brand's mascot, and you can explore beautiful landscapes. In the game, you have to collect the most candles and search for chests where you'll find the key to unlock new locations. The game also offers 2 modes: story mode, where you have to read the postcard as you progress, and the second, time trial, where you have to collect all the candles as soon as possible. You can also choose a different mascot for free. Overall, it's a pretty fun game, especially considering the developer was a fashion brand where you can just relax and enjoy yourself. The controls are average, as you'd expect. Number 8. ROTERRA Extreme. So if you're a puzzle nerd, then this one is definitely going to be up your alley as well. In this one, you gotta shift tiles in each puzzle to make it to your goal. Basically, there's a path you need to follow, but once you hit a dead end, you gotta figure out how to create a connection to your path by flipping surrounding tiles. Some puzzles take a good bit of trial and error, but this is what makes the game so enjoyable. It really sucks you in. The fact you won't breeze through this one in one sitting does make it more exciting as well, and something you can enjoy for longer periods of time. You can expect in and around 8 hours of gameplay spread across the 35 levels. There's also no ads or timers, so this game is one that can actually really help you relax and clear your mind and focus on an outward puzzle instead of the ones inside our own heads. Number 7. Offroad Pro Clash of 4x4. So this one's another racing sim, and in it you have to drive different types of vehicles on off-road terrains. The game offers 2 different modes. The first is the offline mode, where we're talking about today, where you can complete different types of quests and deliveries which are available at different locations on the map. Now the second time is online mode, and it's always great to have that option as well. You can play this one online with up to 8 players. Also, the game features a large open world, variety of cars, and customization options. Overall, it's a really good simulator game with great graphics. Number 6. Lifeslide. This one's an atmospheric paper plane flight adventure through life. In the game, you master a unique flight mechanic as you travel through an ever-changing landscape towards your destination. You have to go through all these different stages, and each one has their own challenge. It takes smart choices and split-second decisions to reach further in the game. Overall, I found Lifeslide to be very zen-like and beautiful visuals, and the soundtrack is amazing, and it just doesn't seem to last long enough. I wish it was longer. Number 5. My Friend Pedro. And yeah, I read in the comments before, I don't mean my personal friend Pedro. This side-scroller is a violent ballet about friendship, imagination, and one man's struggle to obliterate anyone in his path at the behest of a sentient banana. It features 37 action-packed levels that you'll travel through by foot, on motorbike, and occasionally a skateboard. Regardless of your method of transport, you will acrobatically gun down numerous enemies in stylish slow motion. My Friend Pedro is a great game, and there are 2 reasons to play it. Number 1, uniqueness, and number 2, there's a talking banana who tells you to kill bad guys with guns. Amazing. Number 4, My Time at PORTIA. So after a very long wait, My Time at PORTIA is finally officially released on the Play Store and the App Store. If you're not familiar, this is an indie farming and crafting open world game where you can move and collect wood, stone, and other items to build and survive. Similar to Story of Seasons and Animal Crossing, previously it was famous on PC, but now has many fans who can play on mobile. FYI, this is a single-player game. There is no multiplayer options whatsoever. So if you're a casual player looking for a farming sim with a bit of everything and relaxing graphics, this might just be the one for you. Number 3. Campground Tycoon. This is a simulator game where you have to build a campground where people camp overnight using tents, vans, and caravans, and your job is to manage the campground so that you earn some money off it. You have to provide all the facilities like parking, Wi-Fi, a playground, a water park, and more. In exchange, people will give you money. You can use this money to upgrade your campground facilities and equipment. Also, the game features 3 different maps which you can unlock one by one. The game has day and night modes also, which is pretty awesome. Overall, it's a great game that I had a lot of fun with, so be sure to check it out. The link is down in the description. Number 2. Dark Riddle 2 Story Mode. As you might have guessed from the 2 in the name, this one is a sequel to Dark Riddle. This time, the game has been transformed into a collection of small plot sketches of a pinch of mini-games instead of a huge world. You gotta roll through the streets of the cities in various vehicles, doing numerous tasks and looking for specific objects, solving puzzles, uncovering new secrets of a neighbor who is suspicious in every respect, and much more. So in short, this is a stealth puzzle game whose premise, gameplay, and even graphics are similar to the popular game Hello Neighbor. Number 1. Wall of Insanity. This is a new project from the creators of the Slaughter game series. It's a single-player campaign third-person shooter game where you play the role of a policeman in a scary environment. Your mission in the game is to find out what happened to this mysterious place. The game has lots of creepy things, and believe me, it feels very horror to me. Within the game, you have to find various types of clues, find the way, and fight with deadly creatures. Also, you have limited number of bullets, so make sure you use every bullet wisely. Overall, the game has an interesting plot, and you should definitely try this one out. So that's it for our list today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel. You can also hit that little notification bell down there, and that way you'll get a notification every time we drop a new video, which by the way is every single week. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Yo.